Built by Bo. Today, I just wanted to share an experience I had over the weekend. I went over to the island and Jesse had bought a brand new GT500. And so I took the 69 over there. I'm not sure what footage is going to be out first. The first of the footage of Jesse's car and my car ripping around, or the footage of the raceway. But we ended up at Western Speedway in Victoria. I didn't know it's actually the final drag and demo kart truck weekend that they're having. That's it, it's done. The raceway has been sold, and this is actually like the final weekend for everything. So we went out to the races to check it out. I have been there one time before and I don't really remember a lot of the stuff, but the demo cars and trucks are pretty cool. It's pretty much like Crash to Pass. They also had some rollover competitions, and then they had Crazy Train Productions, which is Wayne the Train, who does stunts and stuff like that. He was jumping a big stack of cars in a hearse. It was really cool to watch, actually. It's a little bit sad to say that the raceway's coming to an end, and all these cool activities and stuff like that are slowly diminishing all over the place. I guess, like I said, I guess the track has been sold, and so the location will be no more. They are currently looking for a new facility or an area to build a facility, but I don't know when that's going to take place. So that being said, I just wanted to share the race highlights that I took over the weekend. So there'll be a little bit of rollover. There'll be the demo cars, the demo trucks in my video, a little bit of drag racing. There is Jesse actually drag racing the GT500, doing some testing on that in there. And yeah, so hopefully you enjoy the content, and you know, spread the word about the raceway, and maybe we can try and keep these raceways alive. So yeah, take a look at the footage and hopefully you enjoy it.
On the outside of the front row, the 15 truck, third quick qualifier tonight, and the 15 Forrest Luddy from Sept. Inside of row number 2, the 3 truck out of Sanditon is Brandon Young. And rounding out your trophy dash field, the 41, tonight's quick qualifier, Mark the Shark Keeler. 4 trucks ready for 4 laps of trophy dash action here at Western Speedway for the final Demo Series race and So, Ronnie Kiefer, the 74, taking over driving chores from Dad Jerry for this evening. Starting on pole as caution lights blinking out around the speedway, getting ready for a first dash of the evening. No hitting in the Demo Series dashes. That'll come in heat race and main event action later on. But off of turn number 4, caution lights are out. Forrest Luddy on the outside. Ronnie Kiefer leads him over the and 2 turns 1 and 2 they go. Ronnie Kiefer on the inside of the racetrack. Forrest Luddy on the outside. Here comes Mark the Shark, making it 3 wide into turn number 3. Keeler up the middle, Luddy on the extreme outside. Kiefer on the inside, 3 wide for the lead. Gets it done. Keeler from 4th to 1st in 1 lap as he heads down the back straight. Brandon Young trying to get to the inside of the 74 truck is the 15 of Forrest Luddy up into 2nd. 2 down, 2 to go at the start finish line for Mark Keeler. Stretching out his advantage as he works his way through 1 and 2. Brandon Young, the 3 truck, closing right up in on Forrest Luddy for that 2nd spot. Young dives to the inside of the 15 for the 2nd spot, but up front, Mark Keeler will get the white flag. 1 to go on the 41. Brandon Young is up into the 2nd spot, down the back straight for the final time. And a 3 off of turn number 4. The checkered flag is in the air for your trophy dash winner, Mark the Shark Keeler. Mark Keeler. As Kyle Scott riding shotgun in the 28 car out of what was the driver's or passenger's side window on that 28 machine. Cody Young, the outside of the front row. Cody also running a mini figure 8 tonight. This is the number 13 machine. Cody in the 24 demo car with a chance at the overall demo series championship. 12 Kenny Baker, the inside of row number 2 at the 05. And Trevor Cannon to his outside. Caution lights are out off at turn number 4. We are green. Standing on the stairs leading up to the announcer's booth. Find a spot or sit down as Kyle Scott leads them off at turn number 2 down the back straight. Cody Young on the outside, the 24 car trying to take the lead. He will do so off at turn number 4. Cody Young is out in front. Trying to find a way around as he comes off at turn number 4, closing in on Cody right to his back bumper as he comes off at turn number 4. The white flag's out. Here comes heat race lined up and ready to go. Josh Nelson on pole, the number 19 machine. Thomas Fanthorpe, the outside of the front row. And the 56 truck. Chris Williams, the inside row number 2. The 13 truck. Justin Burrows, the 8 of the outside. Then it's Ronnie Kiefer, the 74. Forrest Letty in the 15. The number 48, James Edwards. 3 truck is Brandon Young. And Mark Keeler will round out your field off at turn number 4. We're green for Denver Trucks. Leader 3, Brandon Young in second, Justin Burrows, the 8 truck in third. With the demo trucks, kicking things gets back in his spot in the 8 truck. Keeler into the pits yet again in the 41. So tough break there for Mark the Shark tonight's split qualifier with a flat left rear tire, the original problem, and now pulling back into the pits. The crew frantically looking at the left front. Justin Burrows trying to assume his correct position in the lineup. Forrest Letty will lead the charge. Back to the green flag. Keeler back out in the racetrack in the 41 truck just in the nick of time. Looks like we'll hold off on going green here. One truck still to get put in the correct lineup, and I believe it is the 8 and the 13 that had the discrepancy. Looks like Chris Williams will actually be held to the back of the pack in the 13 truck. So we are good to go back racing now, as Forrest Letty again will lead the field back to the green. The orange number 15 truck sitting 3rd overall in demo series points in that 15 machine. Brandon Young back in the 2nd spot, the 3 truck. Caution lights blinking out, coming off the turn at number 4. Forrest Letty leads your field back to the green. 2 down, 6 to go. Gets around to the It's the 22 of Riley Noy. Sean is fired, ready, here comes Sean Hitchings. Corkscrew, knocked in 3 or 4 times and it still runs. Sean Hitchings. Civic still runs, it might need more than an alignment, but it still runs. As Sean Hitchings will try and lift that car back for attempt number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, how about making some noise for Sean Hitchings, your first competitor in the rollover competition. Sean giving it one final attempt here as the car does come back to life. It creeps forward. It so badly wants to run, but again, it will conk out. So Sean Hitchings currently setting the mark with 3. Bryce Muir having to try and beat that. So there he is out of the car, Sean Hitchings in the Vic City Crane Honda Civic. Here comes Bryce Muir, your second contender, lining it up for the jump. Rotation for Bryce Muir as his machine lands on all 4s. Sean Hitchings with the score to beat. A 3. Muir's car back up and running. And he will run it again. Attempt number 2 for Bryce Muir. Again, the score to beat. Sean Hitchings, 3 rolls, 3 full rotations. Bryce Muir comes back for attempt 2. There's 1.5 up on its lid. The safety team will come and roll Bryce back on all 4s as the hood pretty much falling off. Only one mounting point holding on the hood. Bryce Muir back on all 4s. And here I'm trying to crank it over. We'll see if Muir's car comes back to life. Yes, it will. Bryce Muir now at 2 full rotations. Coming after Sean Hitchings, 1 flip at a time. And here he comes for attempt 2. Is the count to add to his other 2, and you got yourself a new leader, Bryce Muir with 4 rotations. The window net comes down. There he is, your rollover competition winner, Bryce Muir. Demo Series main event. Again, we'll need everybody at least in the first row of grandstands. So the 6 or 7 people that are sitting chatting in front of the Liquor Planet sign need to try and find a seat and step back from the railing. Nelson, the 19 truck, will lead your field to the green. The man with the honor is starting on pole for the final demo series main event in track history. 56, Thomas Fanthorpe, the outside of the front row. The 13, Chris Williams on the inside of row number 2. Caution lights are out around the Speedway. 20 laps the distance. The last hit to pass main is green. Immediately in this one, Jim Young ducking into the pits for some quick service in the 31. He is back out on track. 62, Sean Young, Jim's son, getting ready to head back out on the racetrack. Brothers to Cody and Brandon Young. So the Square D salvage tow truck hooking up to Chris Williams' machine, getting ready to bring him back to the pits. There you can see Thomas Fanthorpe, spark shooting out from underneath the 56 truck. Looks like a flat tire for Fanthorpe in that 56. He'll have to duck into the pits, try and get that taken care of before we go back to green flag action. Sean Young back out onto the Speedway after ducking into the pits. Dakota Hansen machine and early end to his main event as he'll make a long walk back to the pits. So tough break for the 47 of Dakota Hansen. His race comes to an end before it even really began. So the 19 machine, Josh Nelson, I believe, will inherit the race lead. Thomas Fanthorpe, the 56, again debating on whether he has a flat tire in the 56. Looks like it does have air in it, but it looks like it's the frame that is the actual bit of the vehicle that is dragging on the racetrack. So field cycling around under yellow. Tough break for Dakota Hansen. His race comes to an end after only one lap. You can see Dakota walking back to the pits. Give Dakota a round of applause. Tough way to end his last ever demo main event here at West Shore Motorsports Park at Western Speedway, as the 64 Mitch Moline is getting pushed back into the pits. Mitch's night potentially coming to an early end. 56 Thomas Fanthorpe is in the pits, so problems for the 56 truck. Looks like the tire finally loses air. And again, that right front, the frame dragging on the 56 of Fanthorpe. So your race leader ducks into the pit area as the field cycling around under yellow. Still 20 laps to run in this one. Did not get a green flag lap in. So Josh Nelson getting ready to lead the field back to the green with the 15 of Forrest Letty behind him. Kyle Scott, the 28 in third. 22 Riley Noyce behind him. 05 Trevor Cannon. 41 Mark Keeler as they come off at turn number 4. We'll get ready for attempt number 2 at going green for 20 laps. Single file restart, and we are racing. towed back to the pits. You can see him smash into the water barrels in the turn one wall. The water barrels there to do exactly what they did in that situation. Take some of the energy away from the impact. Again, Josh Nelson out of the truck under his own power, actually climbing back in the truck for the ride back to the pits. In the 19 machine, ambulance will head back into the infield. Now, one lap completed. 19 laps still to run in this demo car and truck main event. Cody Young, one of your championship contenders, overheating in the 24 car, pulling over the hose and the crew trying to pry the right front fender up so that it is not rubbing on the right front tire. Theron McDonald is pulled up to the hose as well in the 8 car, so overheating issues for McDonald as well. Cody Young will rejoin the field at the back. Josh Nelson's truck, you can see the front end pushed in on the left front of Nelson's machine as it gets towed back to the pit area. Josh again climbing out of the truck under his own power, currently in the back of the ambulance just for a quick checkout. You're the owner of a white Mazda BC plate 763ESB. You're blocking a car that needs to leave now. Again, if you're the owner of a white Mazda BC plate 763ESB, you're blocking a car that needs to leave. Theron McDonald into the pits and leaves the hose, so Theron will get ready to head back out onto the Speedway in the 8 car at the tail end of the field after ducking in for some service. Crew's still working in the front of Dakota Hansen's number 47 car. Dakota only losing 1 lap with all the yellows we've had. Looks like getting ready to go back green. Forrest Letty, the 15 truck with Kyle Scott behind him off of turn number 4. We're racing once again. Another yellow. Kenny Baker and Sean Young locked together over in turn number 2. Brandon Young also in the mess. Baker and Sean Young getting free of each other. And Kenny Baker trying to get the 12 car point in the right direction. He will. 62, Sean Young stops. Flat rear tire 46. So Sean Young looks like he'll have to get the 62 car and tow it back to the pits. Thomas Van Thorpe out of the 56 truck, broken axle for the 56 machine. His night is done. Kenny Baker ducking into the pits for some quick service. He will back out and rejoin the field at the tail end of the back. So Kenny Baker back out on track again, just ducking into the pits for good. A once-over in the 12 machine. Sean Young, the 62, waiting on a tow truck. The Square D salvage truck still dropping off. Josh Nelson's machine in the pits. The West Coast Tire and Wheel tow truck getting ready to bring Thomas Van Thorpe's machine back to the pit area as well. So as soon as Sean Young's car is cleared from underneath the Freedom Red Zone sign, we'll get ready to go back racing. Still 1 lap completed in this one. 19 still to run. I think we've already done about 19 laps under yellow by this point. Looks like Riley Noyce, 22 car, flat right front tire for that machine as the Square D salvage tow truck is ready to go and pick up Sean Young's machine from over in turn number 2. And just again, as soon as Sean's car is hooked up to the wrecker, brought back to a safe distance, we will get ready to go green. Riley Noyce ducks into the pits, hoping his crew can get that tire changed in the 22 machine as he tries to navigate the very busy pit area. Kellen Gilbertson also in the pits in the 46. So a tough break there for Thomas Van Thorpe, the 56 machine. Again, the axle braking. You can see the right rear tire and wheel in the bed of the 56 Dodge Ram, as Forrest Letty will lead the field back around for yet another restart. That 15 truck will have Kyle Scott right on his tailgate for the restart, and shaking things up even more, the water from the water barrels running the entire length of the track in turn number 1, making for some slippery conditions, which we saw when the field charged into turn number 1 the first time after the restart. Quite a few cars spinning out and managing to find their way into the outside wall. We'll see how they handle attempt number 2 at going green with 19 laps remaining. Forrest Letty, Kyle Scott out in front, Mark Keeler, the 41, back in 3rd, and Brandon Young in 4th. Caution lights getting ready to go out. Off of turn number 4, Forrest Letty leads your field back to the green once again. see Jim Young, the 31 car, is stopped just underneath of the shockwave sign. That car is stuck at the edge of the racetrack over the edge of the banking. As the West Coast tire wheel being brought back to the pit area. So Brandon Young, your race leader in the 312. Second, Forrest Letty in third, Cody Young in fourth, Trevor Cannon, the 05, rounds out your top five at the time of the yellow. Mark Keeler pulling into the pits once again, the 41 needing some service as Jimmy Young's machine will get brought back to the pits. Keeler was in the pits. Now back out of the pits once again, the 41 truck. 10 laps down to this one, 10 laps still to go. Finally getting some green flag laps in before this yellow came out. Brandon Young will lead your field back to the green. 41, Mark Keeler in second, Forrest Letty in third. Kellen Gilbertson a few laps down. Fourth in line, not fourth in the running order. Trevor Cannon, the 05 machine will line up fourth for the restart. Cody Young was in fourth, ducking into the pits for some service. 24 starting at the back of the pack. Mark Keeler will also have to go to the back as he ducked into the pits for multiple times in that 41 truck. Forrest Letty will get up into the number 2 slot behind Brandon Young for the restart. Again, Keeler having to go to the tail for ducking into the pits. Getting ready to go back green off a turn 4. Racing once again. Inside of the racetrack, your main event winner, Brandon Young in the 3 truck. Clearance. Backing into victory lane. He's out of the 3 truck down here in victory lane. Your main event winner, Brandon Young in truck number 3. Motorsports Park, are you ready to see Jason Minton and Wayne the Crazy Train go off the rails on their crazy trains? 9, 8, 7, here they come, the Cobble Hill Hillbilly, Jason Minton and Wayne the Crazy Train Hearts. Into three.
hope you enjoyed the footage of the racing as much as I did. It's probably not the same as when you're there, as watching it on the video, but it's pretty cool to see. You know, the demo trucks and the demo cars were a lot of fun to watch. The rollover was fun, and it just seems like all these motorsports stuff is few and far between now. So again, thanks for watching, and we'll get back to the builds and regular footage on the next one. Thanks again. Talk to you soon.